Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW. For the week of January 14th, Patch Day 8.3 is here. So this one will be a little bit different than a lot of the other ones. This is going to be all about the patch for this week. So one of the big things I wanted to talk to about first, if you're watching this before you log in and everything, is to get your cloak. So you're going to do the quest line that it gives you. It's going to pop up, I'm sure, like every other one. Make sure you take every new quest that you see. If you're like, oh, I just want to do one at a time, make sure you pick up every quest because I wasn't on the PTR. I'm not sure if it's like all from the same person or another guy standing nearby. But you want to make sure you have every quest so you don't miss something, so you don't go into a vision and not get the quest done that you need to get done. When you do go into a horrific vision for the first time, which I think your first one's free, the biggest thing you want to do is you want to make sure you kill your final boss. So I think you'll either be in Stormwind or Ogrimmar, and you just want to kill the final boss there at the end. So like it's like your faction champ or whatever. You just want to make sure that they die, and then you can you'll get what you need done. You'll exit, and you'll be able to do the upgrade that you need to do for the quest. So that's the biggest thing. You'll be able to do more horrific visions afterwards, and you can explore around more, take a look around, try to get further, and of course you still can explore if you want, but just know that if you do die or if you mess up with the sanity or whatever, you will not be able to get the thing done, and you'll have to wait until the next one to possibly, I think it's just to even get your cloak. So you definitely, in my opinion, take the cautious route when it comes to your first horrific vision and just get that done. Another thing to note for this week is this is mostly just a same week. There's no raid out yet. There's no new Mythic Plus season yet. This week is just prepping you for the actual like end game content, I guess you could say. This is about the quest line. This is about the assaults, the storyline, your legendary cloak, and all that kind of stuff. That's what this first thing is about. Also, the auction house will be live. That's something I'm very excited to see. As someone, I've seen some people who are like big into the auction houses, not really like it because they might have to post more often or something like that. And basically, what I say is, if you're making a ton of gold off the auction house, you're probably going to figure something out, whether it's another add-on or you'll those people who are really dedicated to it. It'll be a slight change to them and inconvenience, but to the rest of us, it's a major convenience. And so that's why I think it's such a great change because 90 something percent of the player base doesn't work the auction house and set prices and all this kind of stuff. So we're just there to throw our stuff in and make a little bit of gold, and in this case it makes it a lot easier for us to do that. So that's a good thing for the majority of the overwhelming majority of the player base. So you have the auction house going live. You have the changes. Allied races should be unlocked right away, or be able to be unlocked. So you get your Mechanome, get your Volpera. I have a video about the Mechanomes and Volperas, although my video is a bit outdated just because now we actually know exactly what the racial abilities do, which they didn't when I made the video. So we have a little bit more understanding of the racial abilities. So those should be unlocked as well. So what I'll be doing personally is, as I'm very excited, is I will be doing the main quest line first, of course, getting my cloak, figuring out how everything works exactly, because you can look up stuff online, you can watch a video, but if you're like me, you have to kind of do it yourself before you know exactly how it works. Check that out. Check out how some of the changes worked for me. Visions to Perfection, I want to see how that works. Check out maybe a little bit of a different talent build to see if that's viable, run some simulations, that kind of stuff. I'm definitely excited to do that. I'm going to go check out the auction house, of course, and then as Alliance player, I'm going to go get my Mechanome unlocked, and those are the things I'm really excited to do for the week. That's pretty much going to be like my entire week of playing time, You're going to want to log on if you can to do another Visions of Enzoth. You're going to log on to do the Assault if you can. Which I believe they said you can look at the assaults on your map even, and it'll tell you the next time till the assault. I don't know if that's true for sure, but I believe I read that. So those are all the things I'm excited to do this week, and then of course the week after that we'll have the raid and everything, and I'll get into that next week. But definitely excited for that. I'm not even going to go over the Mythic Plus this week or anything, or any holidays or anything like that, because what we're all going to be doing is the new content. The quest line's a little bit long, I heard, about like a 2-hour quest line or so. So we have a pretty big quest line to do. That's a day of playing for a lot of people, including me on a lot of days. So that's a lot of time. get that done and kind of move into the rest of the stuff. I'll have videos up on completing that quest line, getting your legendary cloak, the horrific visions, maybe even looking at the new auction house, all that kind of stuff. So I'll make sure I get videos up of all the new stuff. Everything I do this week, I'll pretty much be recording. So that's about it for this video. Please subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And everybody, have a good one.